Sophie, good morning to you. So the IEC, I imagine from this report, seem to be very ready to stage the expat vote.
Yes, indeed they are ready, Lian. Shiburi also told me that because London is where you have many people who are going to vote, they are intending to send a senior IEC officials. The other issue that I observed was that he told me that The Hague have got a large number this time around, and we even had a discussion saying that after the International Criminal Court case after South Africa went there, it looks like South Africans in that country, they have decided that they will go to the polls. And also the other issue that he pointed out is that you also have Washington and London, where you have many people who are going to vote. But it looks like they are ready, as he pointed out, that they will be speaking to political parties who have interest in ensuring that they have representatives in these nations, particularly London. I know that in the last national elections, we covered the voting there, including Washington and also New York. And therefore, we will continue from SABC side, International News Desk, with our correspondent on that day or the voting day. We will have our journalists in those nations to report on voting, as we did with registration.
Indeed, and yeah, it's quite interesting because, as you say, there's been quite a big interest from expats wanting to participate in these votes. I mean, in some cases, as we've been hearing, there's one voting station that has more voters that are registered there than any of the other stations here in South Africa. So that's got to tell you that there's huge demand. Why? What do you think's behind it?
I think, Liam, looking at what has been happening in South Africa, there's this drive push for voters to go out and vote. We don't know whether this means a high voter turnout or it's because you have a new generation, young people qualifying to vote, but also most of them now with opportunities available for South Africans living abroad, or normal generation, our generation living abroad now and working abroad, because we know that because of the new dispensation, people are able to go overseas and work there, the same with people coming to our country. But my suspicion is that South Africa has been in the news, particularly the last decade, with all the challenges, and there's this drive to go and vote. I don't even know where that vote is going, but it looks like there's a group of South Africans who feel very strong that they really want to vote. I don't know what does that mean. I think even here inside the country, you saw the voters roll, the numbers of registered voters have gone up. And therefore the question is to whether the IEC, the political parties, and those who are conducting voter education NGOs will be able to persuade these voters who are registered to go and vote on the voting day. Because on the voting day, it might be a different issue when they don't turn up.
All right, Sophie, thanks very much. Let's leave it there. So a story certainly that we will be watching as expats go to the polls, but that's something that will be happening within the week. So thanks again to Sophie Mokoena and the international team for keeping us abreast of all that.